Hey everybody, this is Kayla with Kayla Divine Channel, and I'm going to be doing a recorded read for the Twinflame Collective. I'm going to read into the Divine Masculine energy and the Divine Feminine energy, and you can view this as the energies within yourself or another person, whatever resonates with you the most. But there just have been a lot of shifts in regards to the twin flame dynamic, so I thought it would be a good idea to look into that a little bit and see where the twins were at. Okay, so we will start off with the Akashic Tarot. And don't mind the sounds in the background. I am at the shop right now, so people may come in and out of the store. Alright, Divine Source, Love and Light, Divine Loving Heart of the Universe. Please channel through me, use me as a vessel to deliver the messages to the collective. I ask all the archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that are here to serve the highest good for humanity and to raise the consciousness of the planet, to assist in these channeled messages, and please help us to see what we need to see and release what we need to release. Thank you so much. Also protect this space from any outside interferences that could block us from seeing the truth. So Source, where's the feminine in regards to the Akashic Records, in regards to the Twin Flame Ascension Partner connection? I hope the noises in the background aren't too loud. I guess we'll find out. But Source energy, what is going on at a soul level with the feminines, the collective of the divine feminines? This could be male or female. It doesn't have to be. It's an energy. I have one for the feminine. There we go. So we got the King of Forces. I'm going to read out of this deck because I'm not that familiar with it. Also, there's a lot of really beautiful messages in here, channeled messages. It's the Akashic Tarot. Alright, this card indicates the presence of a man who has a powerful and positive energy. He comes with good intentions, gentleness, and honesty resonates for him. If you don't know this man yet, his energy will be coming into your life soon. He could bring support for a special project, a work issue, or just your life in general. He may also be a possible love interest, so in order to be open to receiving a man of honor, make sure you engage in honoring and being tender towards yourself, for you or a man around you. There could be a position coming in any career natural to the King of Forces, such as electronics, astronomy, physics, any of the earth sciences. Whether you are male or female, this also reveals an important side of yourself. Feel the balance and beauty of nature and know the powerful forces also move within and around you. So this I pulled for the feminine, which is interesting. So what that says to me is that the masculine energies are awakening within the feminine, and she is learning to protect and nurture herself the way that she would seek that out in other people. And it also, in regards to the physical world, it does indicate that a man is entering into their life, and also because this is a twin flame reading, it would make perfect sense that the divine counterpart will be entering into the physical reality of the feminine. Spirit, may I please have some clarification on this? Okay. So the first one that popped out was the Seven of Swords. So this is all about healing the distorted masculine energy. So the feminine, like I said before, she's healing her own masculine energy. Also, this masculine energy may stir up some delusions or illusions that the feminine may be carrying. Maybe some things that she's holding on to that she needs to release. And this is divinely guided to go deep within the subconscious mind. So what I'm really feeling is that there may be an encounter with the masculine. The feminines may be having a physical encounter with their masculine or some form of communication, and that may trigger some past wounds that really need to be healed. And because the Ace of Pentacles came out, it is divinely guided. So just trust that, feminines. Spirit, what is going on with the soul level with the masculine energy? Also, like with this new moon, the masculine energy really has been coming up a lot. Like, I've been healing my masculine energy a lot recently. And it's like releasing fears of like control, like loss of control, fears of being abandoned and those sort of things. And there was some patterns of like procrastination that came up that were residing within the masculine energy, and then like ascending those up into the higher chakras and surrendering and allowing love and like receiving love, like allowing my masculine within to receive the love from my feminine within. So where are the masculine energies at right now? Eight of Scrolls, the paths unknown. So this card, I actually did pull this card recently. I will reread it, but this card represents like creating new neural pathways in the brain, basically like trying something new, going down that road that seems scary and risky, but choosing to do that anyways. Kind of like at a crossroads, not quite sure which road to take, intuitively knowing, but the human mind is very fearful and it can be really scary. So let's just read that and see where the masculine energies are at in regards to the Akashic Records. So the Eight of Scrolls. This card reveals that you've been traveling on a path that's known to you, and it shows you the way to the expected outcome. But there are 2 other paths that aren't as clear. Remember, if you stay with only the known and seemingly safe, you won't catch the unseen opportunities that can come your way. Some options may be unexpected and perhaps a little risky. Don't be so attached to your agenda that you miss them. Happily, during this phase, you can investigate unknown paths and make the decisions that lie before you with confidence. You are flexible and brave enough to step into the shadows. Stay alert. Extraordinary opportunities abound in the least unexpected ways. So the masculine is releasing the old self. The masculine energy is releasing the 3D paradigm, the fear and guilt matrix system, and unplugging from that and basically surrendering into the unknown. And he is having a little bit of a hard time with that, but he's going to do that. He's going to take the risk because he knows that if he continues down the path that's known, he's going to stay in a loop. And he's just not willing to do that anymore. So let's look at the heart space of the divine feminine. Spirit, what is the heart space of the divine feminine? What is going on in the heart? So the feminine's feeling a little bit of loss. Sometimes, so like what I'm really feeling is that as her union gets closer, all these wounds are starting to come up. So she's healing those wounds. It's like she's unraveling all the energy. She's releasing all the blocks that have been preventing her from receiving love. Because for so long she was, telling her masculine that, about this connection, and she was talking about it, and now that the masculine is aware and awake, she's retreating back a little bit and seeing all the defenses that she actually still has up. And so she's releasing all those walls. And her heart consciousness is expanding. Spirit, can I please have a clarifier for this 5 of Cups, the emotional loss? So it's the 5 of Wands in reverse. So she is releasing conflict, the conflicting thoughts in her head, like, her human self and her soul. It can be challenging sometimes to surrender. It's like I feel like this whole reading is about surrender so far. Surrendering into the unknown and being open to receiving divine love. And it's 2-5, so it's making those positive changes. Source is also saying that the feminine really just needs to release anything that's not serving her anymore. At this time, she has a really big purpose in this world to channel the divinity to the world and anchor in heaven on earth. And intuitively, she knows the things that are not serving her anymore. So follow your heart and trust your intuition. is going on in the heart space of the divine masculine? Okay, it's interesting. Okay, so we got balance, recognition and reward, and the crown chakra. So weird, because this morning I saw a flower that was this exact color, and that's what it reminded me of. There's been a lot of activations over the past few days, and like consciousness, like certain parts of our consciousness are returning back to source, and it's a really weird feeling. It's a little bit conflicting, and that's why I feel like the feminine is just delving down into her subconscious mind to release all these energies that can't ascend, or are ascending, but they can't stay in the dark. As she rises up, these energies have to rise up with her. And that includes all of the defenses that have been surrounding her heart. So right now in the heart space, the divine masculine seems to be, the cards are pretty amazing. So he's really just receiving divine inspiration, divine energy, angelic energy, and it's balancing him out. He knows his power. He knows he's a divine masculine. He knows that he's a twin flame. He knows his ascension partner. He's ready to take a stand and be in that energy. He is ready to receive. He's ready to share that with the world. It's like, this is like a portal of light. And then look at the circle around this angel, this card. This is the, one is this? I thought it was the integration card, but no, I'm not so sure. But anyways, so yeah, he's got each element. It's surrounding him, it's protecting him, and my third eye right now is pulsing. So the masculine energy within and a divine masculine is truly in his power, and not in an egotistical way at all. This is truly a sacred masculine energy, divinely guided. What is in the head space? Actually, we'll do this. What is in the head space of the divine feminine? Source, what is in the head space of divine feminine right now? That's a lot. So. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so the heart chakra. So again, she's healing her heart. She's releasing, she's thinking about, she's trying to analyze her heart, which doesn't work. And that's why she's in mental conflict. She is going within and receiving love from source and starting new. So she is this unraveling in the mind, in the heart chakra. It's like unifying the heart and the mind right now. She keeps bringing it back to herself, because when we focus on the 3D, the physical attachments come in, and it doesn't help, and it doesn't serve the highest good at this point in time. Like ascension partners, twin flames, it's all about learning to love ourselves and releasing those blocks of receiving divine love. It's changing the whole dynamics of relationships, and we really have to remember that, like, this isn't about having a fantasy or living, and having this like life that we've conjured up in our mind. Like, this is about shifting the consciousness of the planet to divine love. And we don't know what that's going to look like because we haven't experienced it on this earth. And that's something that we have to keep reminding ourselves of. So where is the divine masculine energies headspace? Okay, so we got disruption and triumph. So what I'm really feeling is that he has triumphed over, he's had a victory over some mental conflict and these blocks and restraints. And because this card came up earlier, it's like the divine has really helped him work through all these things. And now he's ready to embark on a new journey. And this is all happening at a soul level. So he's ready to like share with the world. And I really truly feel like this isn't like an ego thing. This is I feel like he's released a lot of those attachments enough so where the divine's like, okay, like you're ready. Okay, I'm going to pull an Isis card. Isis, what is going on with the feminine energy at a soul level? Actually, we'll do union energies. Union of the feminine and masculine. Isis, can you please give us some messages in regards to the union of the feminine and masculine? So we got portal of light in the dark healing chamber. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are a conscious being on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual work. You are not leaving your earthly connection behind. You are merely adding to it. The most challenging task is to take courage in both hands and journey within to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. The sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, is to push us to venture inwards, to seek, and to heal the darkness within. So this is truly emerging like a yin and yang, a masculine, feminine, a dark and light, a left brain and right brain, and it's truly integrating like heaven on earth and anchoring that in. Yeah, so I really hope that you all got something from this reading, and I love you all so much, and we're in this together, and we're all finding each other in the physical. I know I've met a lot of divine feminines recently, so I love you all, and I'm sending you all so much love.